All right, what up everybody? We're back, another video. I'm with a 52 GMC, I believe. And we're gonna start sidetracking you guys before we focus on the vehicle that we're filming. We're gonna kind of go around. I think we're gonna start doing this. I was just talking with Sam and show you what's going on around the shop, what we got going on. So I know they've seen that before, the quad steer truck. Did it have the, yeah, it had the new tires on it last time I seen it, yeah. I actually just had that aligned today, been cruising it around. That's just a really fun bomber driver. This was still in the same spot. I actually have the drive shaft in the Suburban, so might get that done either today or tomorrow. We got another 3100 over here, which was out back in one of the videos. We needed to do some tuning work on it, which we started on, and then the truck ended up needing some intake gaskets. So we actually got that done. So Mark's gonna come back and we're gonna do our final tune revision. We were just fighting with some idling problems and come to find out it had some vacuum leaks. So that's all fixed currently. We're just ready for our final tune revision on this thing, alignment and possible clear coat and some music. Other than that, this thing's killer. It's got you can shoot them in the interior real quick too, man. It's super cool interior in this one. The panels and the seat, very nice. That thing cruises. That's a real nice driving truck, actually. Of course, we got our porch queen. That thing's been there for an ice age. The Suburban, they've seen it a few times maybe. So it's dirty. I'm actually trying to get that thing washed today. I was cruising that earlier. Actually, we got manual hubs on it. So we got hubs on it now. And if you come over here, Sam, you can show them we got us a front drive shaft now too. So this Suburban had like kind of the automatic style hubs and there was no shaft. So we put manual hubs and a front drive shaft in there now. So we're real deal four-wheel drive with this old girl. So I've been kind of considering on listing this, but haven't got around to it, I guess. Just been driving it and making it a little better in small aspects, but currently it just needs a wash, man. It's dirty. That's a fun truck, dude. And it's already got audio. I think they've seen it's got the power steps on it. It's cool. It's a nice original interior. This thing's just, this one's cool, man. Super cool Suburban. What else? Our shop truck's got a flat tire, so that's not making us a good shop truck at the moment. I meant to fix that 5 days ago. This is gonna be weird for him. A Dodge. You can carefully give him a little walk around to that. Don't fall off the edge of the concrete over there. But, and for you guys that follow me on social media, you already know and have seen this a little bit probably, but I actually bought this off the side of the road in my town. I drove by it a few times like, man, that's a good looking old truck. You know, truck guys, even if it's, you know, Dodge isn't my thing, you know a good looking truck when you see one, even if it's not your brand. I drove by it a few times like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna stop. So I turn around, look at it, 342,000 miles. I'm like, dude, that's insane. That's an insane amount of miles for how good this truck looks. So I call the number. The guy bought it brand new. It was the original owner. He bought it brand new at Daytona Dodge, which is not far from where we are right now, about 40 minutes. So this is a one owner, local owned truck. And the more story came out and I met him up there and we looked at it, I drove it. I'm like, man, I got to have this thing. So I bought it and we did a 2.5 inch leveling kit. We did some Firestone tires. We did all Skyjacker shocks, dual stabilizers, a ton of detail work, fixed a lot of little things in the interior. I mean, this thing is almost perfect. The undercarriage is insane. We'll have to do a whole video on this thing, but this thing is just insane. And the cleanliness of it, it looks like a brand new truck. It's insane. Of course, we straight piped it. We did the famous chrome elbow 4 to 5 inch tip, which is just awesome on the dualies. That's a super cool truck. So I think that's everything we got floating around here at the moment. I think that's it. Guess we'll focus on the GMC, which the GMC is unfortunately sold, but it's too cool not to film. And I know you guys love the content, so we're gonna keep pushing it to you. That's another thing. Me and Sam were like, well, Sam was ahead maybe, what, 2 videos you said? He texted me the other day. He's like, we're ahead 2 videos. I'm like, dude, I think I'm ahead like 5, 6, or 7. You might have 2 done and edited. So we are way ahead on videos, man. I don't even, what do we have, like 5?
I think we have 5 ready to go.
This will be 6. So we're trying to do them all in order. So some of this stuff might feel delayed, but we're just doing the best we can to keep them all in order still, other than like the show. We threw that in there because it was the same weekend. And some of these are going to be sold, unfortunately, by the time the video gets posted. But again, we're just going to keep rolling the content around. And I even was talking with Sam the other day. I'm like, man, we could almost get to the point where we could possibly post 2 videos a week and stuff would be more time frame orientated. But for now, I think we're just going to stick to Sundays. So yeah, hit him with a quick rock around, please, of that thing. That's a cool truck, man. So this one I've been shaking down for the past 2-3 weeks, basically. Gentleman hit me up actually a couple days ago. He's like, man, what's up with this one? I'm like, I'm almost done with it as far as like the shakedown mechanical stuff, you know, other than possible clear coat and a stereo system, man. I should have it done the next day or so because I had an alignment appointment, which was really the last thing on my checklist. And I'd hit him up. I said, hey, man, this thing's all aligned, ready to roll. So if you're still interested, and he wired me the money right on over, and that was the end of that. So we washed the wheels up real quick and cleaned the windows and gave it a quick little vacuum. Open that up for you. There's no, Sam was like, dang, this is like one of the first trucks we've done with no stereo to show him. So just a lot of little stuff. For some reason, man, someone had the gas pedal mounted down here on the floor, which is, I don't even know what, I don't know. It was very strange. So I moved it up to the firewall, re-drilled a hole, and got it in line with the throttle. So, I mean, it works beautiful. Actually, matter of fact, you can see, yeah, under the carpet. Dude, they had this was mounted here, which means this was way down here. Oh, I'm not sure. Sham's shaking his head. So luckily the floor mat kind of hides that disaster they had, but that's really nice and functional now. So, and what else have we done? So obviously alignment, like I just told you on this truck, the gas pedal we fixed. If you follow me online, you kind of know already some of this stuff. Put a clutch fan on it because it had one on there that was totally free spinning, and they had the fan on the wrong way. We had some squeaking belt issues, too short of belts, got all that straightened out. Really, this truck was really good, man. I mean, no huge complaints on this thing. Kind of a little minimal shakedown list. The doors were kind of funky. I got them working. They both shut pretty firm, but they shut tight, both clicks, and I worked hard on that passenger door to get it to go. It's hard to get these old trucks rounded up again sometimes, man. Stuff's tweaked and bent, and even if you have new latches and parts, if you guys work on these, the new parts don't just always fix everything either. You got to do some other tweaking and stuff. And this truck is on an S10 chassis, power steering, power brakes, 350 tranny. The cool thing with this, it has a set of 22 by 12 coys out back, so it's got that big old deep dish look. 22s in the front, obviously, probably like an 8.5 or a 9 up front. Aluminum radiator, most of the glass is new, so great little truck, man. I guess we can, I'll throw the mic down. Did you show them the exhaust? That was kind of cool too, because you asked about that earlier, yeah. This one actually came with the exhaust like this, which is kind of cool. Kind of sleek and blended in with like the little factory little roll pan they have back there. Let me turn my mic down there. We'll fire it up and give them a little running walk around of this thing. Right there, be all right? Mm-hmm. So yeah, you get the gist. This thing sounds really nice. Actually has pretty functioning gauges, speedometer, oil pressure is something either is wrong with the gauge, because when you first turn the key on, it's at about 40, so it does work. It's just the increment is not right for some reason. Fuel, I'm going to be honest with you, it's on the accurate side because when it's low and you fill it, it goes up, but I've never ran it out to find where exact empty is. Temperature gauge works, voltmeter works, speedometer works. This is a tilt column truck too, which is cool when I say tilt column truck. So when they got, 99% of these trucks, when they build them, they use whatever column for the S10 that they use to build the truck. So this was a tilt column S10, which is nice. So you do have a tilt column in here, which is cool. People like that still, old school tilt. I'm trying to think what else I can tell you, man. Like I said, we didn't get around to clear coating it or during the music, and I sold it to the guy for a pretty fair price still without those other few things, and he wasn't too worried about the stereo and didn't seem fond of the clear, which I'm okay with, man. So I just tell people I like to get them pretty shook down first. So I think I'm going to throw this right back on where it was, and we'll just keep it completely live, and maybe we'll just do a little pull out and pull in. And then we'll throw them in the cab and take them for a ride, and then we'll do some rollers. There'll be some nice rollers today. It's beautiful out, so I'm gonna throw this down there really quick. Actually, and then you're gonna do one of your cool fast forward things where I go put the rope down. That was another thing too I was going to show them. I don't know if you can see how well, but so this actually has a heater. Yeah, you can see that heater box up in there. So like 99% of these trucks actually don't usually have heat or air. Someone actually put heat in this thing, which is nice, and it has the dials right here, and it's any speed selection. So some heat blows on the floor, and then the other heat blows up into the vents for defrost, which is actually really nice, if you live in a northern state. And ironically, this is going to North Carolina, so that'll probably get used, which is cool. So we'll probably set the camera up inside, and we'll take him for a little on-ride cruise, and we'll hit some rollers. So we'll catch you guys in just a second. All right, what up? Take you guys for a cruise. This thing's actually been running for quite a few minutes while we started bullshitting and set up the camera. It's sitting at like 140. It runs cool, that aluminum radiator and a properly working clutch fan, especially since the fan spins the right. The clutch fan that was on it was so bad you could literally just grab it while I was running. It literally just free spun. Well, actually, you guys might have seen that in a previous video. I think I did. I showed you guys how it wore out. I've never seen one that wore out, and the fan was on the wrong way anyways. As Glizzy would say, man, this is a good old truck. All kinds of people out today, man. I don't know, man. This thing just cruises really nice. Great running small block, turbo 350, ships nice and tight. Runs out really well. And for the big old wheels and the little tiny tires, it still rides tremendously well. As you guys know, as you get bigger wheel and smaller tires, sometimes you lose a little ride quality and it's harder to balance and stuff. So, especially with that big lip, you can't put any weight out there. But this thing's really, really good overall. We actually had the tires balanced at Fire Tire too, where they did the alignment. Front end's all greased up. This guy's gonna really enjoy this truck. And I guess he's specifically been looking for a GMC, so. And the interior is nice, man. This thing has a real nice interior, as you guys seen. It's kind of painted up and cool steering wheel, of course, a nice seat, carpet, door panels are full length, and even has the little matching kick panels there, which is awesome. And I don't know how well you guys can tell, but this truck's pretty tight. It's not one of the super rattly trucks. It's a real good one. And even with these 22s, I did a pretty tight U-turn there, man. It don't really rub. And I'm not saying it don't rub if you cut it real hard, but pretty normal driving, even a U-turn, it don't rub, which is cool. So, especially with how low, this truck's pretty low in the front. So it's drop spindles, cut springs. The rear is on blocks, so pretty standard setup. I really haven't had a lot of time with this truck, 126 miles, and I had a few miles on it when I bought it actually, so I really haven't had to have all my fun seat time with this. Haven't took the kid to school, and it's already going to be off to new home, but I'm very happy with this truck. This truck's got some good bones, and like I said, just a lot of little tweaks. This truck wasn't a big project truck. Not a big project. Some of them are, and some of them aren't. So it's a beautiful day in Florida today too. I'd like to just keep on going, which we're gonna. As soon as we get back and take that camera right there, put it on Sam's Cadillac, we'll go film some rollers of this thing. Don't forget, man, this could be you. If you don't have all the money up front, we got a couple companies we work with financing. If that's something you guys want to do, I can take care of the shipping for you. I'm really easy to work with. If you want to contact somebody about a truck we have for sale, I'm the guy you're going to talk to. There's nobody else running around. You talk to the guy you see, which is cool. You know, people like that. You don't get to deal with that a lot of places. So you literally get to talk to me, the same person you see online. So we're going to change the camera over and go hit you guys with some rollers. Appreciate you guys watching, and we'll catch you on next Sunday's video.